I start to understand breathing in a much more profound way, not only to help me mechanically, not only to help me to charge myself and rebuild my energy from the oxygen standpoint, but also to give me some kind of meditative state of mind, empty mind, be tranquil, be able to control my emotions. So this practice become a central part of my life, because by breathing I could be able to not only have a better functional strength and ability to recover faster from tiredness, but also what is very interesting is the lungs, because the heart and the brain are the only organs who are able to give and receive information. So sometimes you can get affected by reading a bad email, you can get stressed, immediately you get affected. Sometimes you see something which is relevant, somebody you love or somebody touch you, you feel immediately emotionally by the heart. It's not, they can get information and they can send information for you and say, I'm not happy. Take care of me, I'm not happy. Take care of me, I'm very exhausted. So you're tired, your heart can tell you, or your brain, oh, I'm confused, I'm stressed, I'm afraid, I'm out of my game. So the brain and the heart are there to be controlled by the lungs. The lungs are the most fast, the most effective way for you to deal directly with your brain and with your heart. I have to integrate motion and movement, breathing and movement together. And as I start to play on this, nothing can be like, I cannot thinking about, oh, the time to travel, I have to go to San Diego tomorrow, I have to give my daughter, whatever it is. You have to refresh it, because the way you breathe, you can really clean your mind. The way you breathe, you can lower your heart rates. For fighting, for example, I was doing, like I get in an event 3 hours before the event, my fight. So I go to the locker room, sleep for an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, by will. I just breathe in my relaxed breathing, I can sleep deeply. Wake up 1 hour before the fight, warm myself up for 45 minutes, putting my heart rates to 160, 140, to really break the sweat and make sure I'm cool. And then sit for 5 minutes and bring my heart rate to 65 heartbeats a minute. So I was deeply hot, ready to go, with my heartbeat, dum, 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 dum. So I see my other opponent on the other side of the ring, jumping around. He's already 85, 90. So when I engage not to make some kind of nice rhythm. I try to improve, press the gas and let's go for power. So we do everything we can do. So if I'm struggle, you cannot rest. You have to keep up with me. So when I'm 80, you 110. When I'm 110, you 150. When I'm 150, you already trying to...
I had a heart attack.
Yeah. So you start to regroup and start to seeking for air, and that's time normally where mistakes happen and I really make close the deal. So breathing become my best friend, not only to control my emotions, to keep my heart rate in the best performance, to recoup, so to be controlling panic, controlling emotions, become calm, to strategize, everything coming from this capacity within to control yourself by breathing. So I felt like it was a great addition to my practice and makes a huge change in my life. So the efficiency of the breathing system is very needed, and people take this for granted. They don't, oh, I born, I get slapped on the butt, and you're alive and well and you can live like, if you don't train in breathing, it's like your biceps, it's like your strategies, your techniques, your jiu-jitsu. If you don't train in the breathing system, you're gonna work with 40% less the capabilities to really refresh yourself, hyperventilate, bringing yourself to a next level of understanding. Because if you get tired and you don't know how to hyperventilate, you get tired and your mind start to fade a little bit. You start to making poor decisions. You start to get completely off your game because there's no oxygen enough for the brain and the body. But if you know how to hyperventilate, you can have cramps, acid lactic all over. You cannot even move well, very tired, but your brain is still sharp. You can see details. You can see the girl smile at you. You can see the surfboard. You can see everything you want to see and talk because your brain is still fresh. And that's the capacity you have to learning how to hyperventilate and use the diaphragmatic breathing, which improves your life like a ton.